Hi friends, hello, happy Thursday. Welcome to the cleanest night of the week. I'm so excited to be back. I missed you guys so much last week. Hi everybody, thanks for joining. Hello. It was so weird not to have a Periscope, but to actually get to hang out with so many of you. It was really fun. So for everyone that I got to meet at convention, I miss you already. And for those of you that could not make it, I hope to see you next year. And I'm back. It feels so good. It feels like a part of me. This is what I do every single Thursday, and it was so weird to miss a week. Hi guys, hello. It felt so strange. It was like totally throwing off the flow of the week because, we were out in a different place and we were just in a different routine. Hello everybody. It's so exciting to see you guys. But it feels like Christmas, so I am just gonna dive right in because we have a lot to talk about and I don't want this to be too long. Oh yay, Beth, I'm so glad you made it. Hello everybody. Woo. My name is LaMay. If you have not watched any of my Periscopes before, I hope you will enjoy this and find it informative, and thank you for coming back if you have been watching them. I am an essential oil educator and global leader with doTERRA International, and I just love connecting with you all every single week virtually, but it definitely filled my cup so much to see you and hug so many of you in person at convention in Salt Lake, and I already got my tickets for next year. I hope you guys did too. They're on early pre-sale right now for I think another couple days, and then they'll go on sale in, I believe, March. So you will not be disappointed. It was an amazing experience. I am still exhausted, but there's nowhere I'd rather be than here on Periscope with you guys. So every week here, we just kick those chemicals to the curb where they belong. They don't belong in our homes. They don't belong on our skin or in our bodies. So we're gonna do our best effort to kick those to the curb. And I just love sharing this wellness lifestyle with you. So you can swipe to the right or up, depending on what kind of phone you have. And oh, hi Emily. Oh, I'm so glad you're here too. Yay. Periscopes are for all ages. So if your kids are still awake, I would love to share this with them as well. But whatever kind of phone you have, you can share this with your followers on social media, and that would be great to just share this wellness message with them. You can also tap the screen as many times as you like, and that just gives me a little heart, and it lets me know that you're enjoying this and you're finding it fun and informative and you're learning something. And feel free to comment just to protect everyone from the trolls and creepers and all that. I have my parameters set so that you can only comment if I follow you back. So if I don't follow you back, be sure to just send me a little message and I'll make sure that I do that. But I try to keep up with that when you guys follow me so that I can follow you back so you can participate in the dialogue. But we want to make sure it's a nice, safe environment for everybody to do that. So that's why I keep it locked down nice and tight there. And of course, the replays are always available permanently on either my Periscopes, on the Periscope profile page. When you click recents, you can see from the most recent down backward. And then you can also catch up on youtube.com. So if you just type my name, oh, Lisa, I know, I'm sorry that I missed you. There were 32,000 people and there were so many people I didn't get a chance to see, but I'll be at Leadership in March. I already got my hotel booked for that. I'm really excited for that. But you can always catch up on youtube.com. That's where all of my demos are. I would say about half of them are on the Periscope recent section, and then all of them are on YouTube. So, but convention was so inspiring and amazing and exhausting in a wonderful way, and I would love for you to experience that sometime. It was an amazing thing. But I want to briefly introduce you guys tonight to the convention kit because this will be available to everybody in October without birch. Birch is the one oil that you will only be able to get when you are present at convention. But I am having an open house on Sunday, September 24th from 11 to 1. So if you are, Tina, you can just tap the screen as many times as you want, and that gives me a little heart. I am going to do an open house on Sunday, the 24th from 11 to 1. So if you are in the area, send me a message and I will provide you the information, but this is just for my team and for anyone in the local area that wants to join in as well. You'll be able to get hands-on and smell and play with all the oils so that you can really and just experience them, because on October 2nd, everyone will be able to purchase the oils individually that are in the kit. So if you want to check them out beforehand and you're in my oil squad, you're welcome to my home. I'm gonna have some delicious food for everybody with essential oils, and I can't wait. So bring your empty roller balls, bring your fractionated coconut oil, because I would love for you to make some blends and make some samples to take home with you. So you are welcome to come over if you are in the Northern Virginia area on that day. But it's a great thing, and I'm gonna be going through one by one each of the products in the kit on Instagram and in our Facebook group. So if you want to connect with me on Facebook as well, that's where I post all the recipes for all the demos that I do, and as well as the 2 demos that I'm going to do in a little while. Just move this down a little smidge. And so you can connect with me there. Just send me a message and let me know you want me to add you to the public Facebook group. It's a group that I'm one of the admins for, and it's people from all different groups. So you don't have to be in my team or someone else's team. You can be, in anywhere that you are enjoying your essential life. You are welcome to join the group. There's probably 13,000 people in the group, and so it's a great place to just share and inspire each other. So that's on Facebook as well. But the more details are going to come. I'm just going to introduce these really quick tonight, but then more details are going to be coming on our 2 Curls on Oil Facebook Live event. Dr. Laura, Richie, and I, and Andrew, we are going to be on Facebook Live. Our podcasts are normally just audio, but this is going to be our first live, so you'll be able to see all of us. Dr. Laura and Andrew will be in Texas, and I will be here in Virginia, and we're going to use an awesome technology that Andrew has so that we can be like both. We're going to have split screens. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited, and if this goes well, we're going to use this as our permanent platform for delivering our podcasts every month. So we're really excited to see you guys, and you'll be able to ask questions about convention, and we will be sharing our experiences and more about convention there. So if you want to check that out and RSVP, you'll get a little push notification when we're live, and it'll be next Tuesday night. So you can go to the 2 Curls on Oil official Facebook page, and you can join in the fun with us there. And we're also going to be giving away a set of the new Root and Petal roller balls. I love these, and it's really a tough thing when you're a good secret keeper, because I've been keeping this secret for a really, really long time, and I'm so thrilled for Becky. So Becky, if you are watching the replay, I am so thrilled for you. It is an amazing thing when your dream becomes a reality, and I love these beautiful roller balls that you've created with pastel colors, and you all are going to love them. They are now live on Amazon, so please go and grab a bunch. I did as well. I'm super excited. So we're giving away a set of these roller balls on the podcast. So for someone that is joining us live, you'll be able to get them. So and then, of course, I'll be featuring all these on Facebook and Instagram too, each one by one. And then we're going to get into our demos, because that's what we love around here. And I'm going to whip up 2 of my favorite convention hangover secret weapon potions for your travel recovery, because whether you went to convention and you're still exhausted and dragging, or whether you went on a family vacation, or you're going somewhere for fall break or for the holidays or with Christmas coming up, or who knows what your plans are if you are a traveler for business, you're going to be able to love these. You're going to use them for your kids. You can use them for yourselves. They're going to be awesome. So my first one is inspired by my boss babe partner in crime, Dr. Laura Richie, and her throat spray. It's her throat saver spray. Yes, or the beginning of the school year, Heather, exactly. And this spray is going to change your life. It's awesome. And look at this little nozzle. This is from gotoils.com. And it is so cool. This is going to be an awesome throat spray. You're going to love it. And we're going to just show you how to make this after we go over the new oils. And then we are doing my LaMayzing saline nose spray, because the temperature in Utah was very different than here. We were sneezing a little bit and then getting a little bit of a dry nose cartilage type of thing. The seasons change. It's Crazy Town, USA. So this is another one that's going to rock your world for all your potions and lotions and sprays and all that. But gotoils.com had a huge tent. I actually grabbed these ahead of time, but if you want to go to gotoils.com, you can get these. These are cool little nasal sprayers, and you can make all kinds. They're fantastic. You're going to love them. And then they come with these little guards so that I keep dropping them, Butterfingers. Gotoils.com. Or I think it's gotoilsupplies.com, actually. Let me check. It is, I think I have it written down somewhere. Gotoilsupplies.com. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, gotoilsupplies.com. And I'll put it in the Instagram wrap up and on Facebook, and I'll tag them and link them and everything for you. But these are great, especially if you have little ones. You don't want to be using those nasty over-the-counter nasal sprays, because they can be addictive. They contain ingredients that I don't even know how to pronounce. Oh, hi, Mimi and Fatima. I'm so glad you're watching from Dulles Airport. But they contain chemicals that we don't even know how to pronounce. So we're going to make like our own and kick those to the curb where they belong. And the same with the throat spray. Throat sprays over the counter, they're like red and blue or whatever colors. Those are not real. Those are artificial dyes, artificial sweeteners, aspartame, nasty things, kicking them to the curb. We don't want those. And these you can really feel good about. You can refill them with things that you already have. All we're going to be using for these is our essential oils and water. That's it. There are no chemicals you can't pronounce. Everything you can feel great about. You can grab these, put them in your purse. They even have on gotoilsupplies.com. I feel like I need to make it like a little jingle or something. GotOilSupplies.com. They can reach out to me if they want me to sing a little jingle, but I might crack some glass along the way. But they have these in small version, like this is 30 milliliters. They come in all different sizes, like really teeny tiny ones. So they're awesome. Oh, hi Robin, shout out, happy belated birthday. I miss you, Curl Squad. It was so awesome to see you, and so I hope that you are recovering. Robin was trying to make it home to Florida when she was at convention, and just prayers go out to everybody that is making their way home to Florida. Hopefully everyone gets home safely, and just everyone makes it okay, because it was really scary to hear, and everyone's concern and their pets and their homes, and we're just hoping that everyone's okay. And if anyone is out there and they need oils, reach out to me. I would be happy to donate to wherever you might need help and supplies. So these are the potions that we're going to make tonight. They're going to be amazing. But first, I want to show you the Christmas haul, because these are the new products that are going to be released on October 2nd. And you will have an opportunity to purchase a kit altogether. It will not have birch. Okay, so the first is, and behold, voila, beautiful thing. So the first one is Blue Tansy. Okay, I'm going to just put these over here for a second so I can reach. Blue Tansy. This is a beautiful, beautiful oil, and this is in deep blue, and it's also in balance, so you're very familiar with it most likely. This helps reduce blemishes, it helps uplift your mood if you are going to diffuse it, and it's very soothing to the skin. So this is Blue Tansy, and you are gonna love this. It is the Avatar oil. It's gonna make you turn blue. And the next oil is Copaiba. I love the smell of this oil. It smells so smoky, and it really resonates with me. I love it. It's really amazing. This is called Copaiba. Okay, and this is a very powerful antioxidant. This is going to help soothe your nervous system, support your cardiovascular health, your immune health. It's going to also reduce skin blemishes. You can add it to your tea, to your moisturizer. You can take it internally just like you use frankincense. So like frankincense, Melissa, Copaiba, these are really heavy hitters that we are going to be leaning on a lot during flu season. And one of the most amazing things that we learned from convention is, of course, they announced prior to convention that they broke ground on the doTERRA Medical Center on the doTERRA campus in Utah. But what's really exciting, if you head over to my Instagram post that I shared yesterday, you'll be able to go to the link and pre-register that you are interested in having a doTERRA clinic in your town. And they are planning on a lot of expansion. Yeah, it's really exciting. They're planning a lot of expansion on being able to have integrative medicine, so all different modalities of healthcare, and giving people options that if you want a prescription, you can get a prescription. And if you want a natural option, you have that as an option. And it's going to be a total shift in healthcare, and I'm really, really excited. My sister is an ER pediatrician in North Carolina, and she's really thrilled as well, because they need evidence-based research to guide them and enable them in clinics and in emergency rooms and in medical care practices to be able to use essential oils and have them be accepted by the people that are managing these clinics and things like that. So the evidence-based research is so important, and I'm so thrilled that they were able to share so much of this at convention. It's just scratching the surface. A lot of the slides, actually probably most of the slides, are available online if you have someone or know someone that purchased the virtual ticket, or reach out to me and I can set you up with a link to get them. And it's just so amazing. Yes, your endocannabinoid system is very important for supporting your immune response, your cardiovascular response, and Copaiba is going to be a fantastic oil for you. You're going to love it. I think this is going to be a new beard oil blend that we're going to do for George, because he loves the smell. I love the smell. It's fantastic. All of these oils are just so beautiful, and I'm so grateful for what doTERRA is doing to protect our earth and to distill these and harvest these properly. And that leads me to the next oil, Siberian fir. So as you might be aware and might be very sad to know, white fur is no longer available, but Siberian fur is actually available. You can purchase it now if you've been migrated over to the new system. You can purchase Siberian fur. Siberian fur is incredible oil. You are going to be able to combine Douglas fir and Siberian fir to kind of get the similar smell as white fir in your anthropology blend, like with the grapefruit, citrus bliss, and white fir. You can add Douglas fir and Siberian fir to get that smell, but it's beautiful. It's still an amazing smell. It's very woodsy and earthy, and it smells very, very similar to white fir. Hi, Becky. Oh, yes, better late than never. I was sharing with everyone your labor of love and that it's very tough for me to keep secrets so well because you tell me things that I can't tell anyone and it's so hard, but I could finally set the birdie free. Whoop, whoop. And we're giving away this awesome set on our podcast live, Facebook Live podcast on Tuesday, so we can't wait. But we were talking about responsibility of doTERRA, that they are protecting the earth, and the reason being is that the white fir trees were showing signs of distress. And doTERRA pulled back and said, let's find an alternative that's going to have not only the same, but even more therapeutic benefits for all of our oilers out there and for families and for everybody out there that we can harvest safely and eco-friendly and responsibly. So I'm really grateful for this, and this is one of the many reasons that I love being a part of doTERRA, because it's their heart and soul, and they are not going to jeopardize the integrity of these trees and of these beautiful natural things that we love to use as therapy for our bodies. So Siberian fir. Siberian fir is also, you're gonna recognize it because it's in Purify and it's also in Holiday Joy. It's very evocative of just feeling calm, and I don't know if it's because it smells like Christmas, that's most people's favorite time of year, but Siberian fir, you are gonna love it. And I call it like the wormhole, the other night when I found out that Siberian fir was loaded in the back office, I bought like 5 Siberian firs right away in case it was a glitch, because I want to give some away to my oil team and I want to have a bunch of them. Yeah, Douglas fir is a jam, so they better not discontinue that. But this has similar beneficial and therapeutic properties as white fir, and it balances emotions and it's going to soothe your anxious feelings. It's also great for skin irritations, and you can diffuse this, like I mentioned, with our favorite anthropology blend, just like you were before, with grapefruit and Douglas fir and citrus bliss. So adding Douglas fir has that little fruity vibe, and it's going to mesh so well with Siberian fir. It's going to really blend together to give you just like that white fir combination. So this is just going to be an awesome oil. You're going to love it. I can't wait for you to try this. You're going to love it. And most people use white fir, at least a lot of my oilers, the reason that they use white fir the most is for teething for their little ones. So you can also get them a Baltic amber necklace that's going to help with the succinic acid because it's naturally occurring in the resin. And when your skin is warm against the amber, it helps act as an anti-inflammatory. But you can also use a roller of white fir and lavender to do that along the jawline. And so you'll be able to do that with Siberian fir now, because it has not only the properties of white fir, but beyond that. It is a fantastic oil. I can't wait for you to learn all about it, and we're going to be sharing more about this on Instagram. I'll be going really deep into more information on each of these oils one by one. Then birch. Birch is, of course, the oil that I mentioned that is only going to be available at convention. You cannot purchase this anywhere else except in the convention kit that you purchase on site. So this is similar to wintergreen with its therapeutic properties. What birch smells like to me is root beer, and maybe it's because if you've ever had birch beer, that's kind of what it smells like. And you can diffuse, I believe it's citrus bliss and birch or wintergreen, whichever one you have, and it smells like a root beer float. So that's a fun diffuser blend if you're having a party or if you just kind of want a little wake me up. So birch is amazing, and this is in a 5 milliliter roller, or a 5 milliliter bottle. Our next is the Jasmine and Rose touch rollers, which I know so many people are so thrilled for. And I've been enjoying Jasmine and Rose for several years, but it's only available if you are sharing oils and sharing with friends during a once-a-year promotion. And so this is so huge. And the reason that they're not available before, that they're not available individually is because Rose, for example, would be something like $500 wholesale, because because of how many petals that it takes to distill rose, and the same for jasmine. Rose is much pricier than jasmine, but they're both very challenging to distill because, especially for jasmine, the way that it blooms, it has to be harvested at just the right time of day, and it's very early in the morning. So jasmine and rose now are coming in the touch, and this is so amazing, you guys, because these oils are so fantastic, but I've been so afraid to use a lot of them because I only had them in small bottles that I've earned. They are such precious oils. So these are great for skin support. These are great for wearing as perfume. These are uplifting. You can put them on your feet, on your pulse points. If you have eczema or skin irritations, I know, Becky, if you're still on, I know that you mentioned that for Jude, when I sent you the little sample of rose, you had put that on him and it really helped his skin. So these are great, and I think it's even more of a win for doTERRA, or from doTERRA really to us, that these come in the touch roller because they are already diluted and they're so great for the skin that the reason you would use these oils are for your skin anyway. And if you've been following me for a hot minute, you know that you can get about 5 rollers out of this and make your oil last so much longer and save yourself so much money because these are diluted, but they're diluted in a different way than I do. They're much stronger than what I normally dilute. I normally dilute a 2% ratio, which is only about 3 to 5 drops for an adult roller in a 10 milliliter. So what you can do when you bring your jasmine home, you can snag your root and petal rollers and take half of these rollers and make them all jasmine. Half of those make them jasmine and the other half make them rose, and your money will last so far, and it will just blow your mind. You can use these for your skin. You can put one in your bathroom and use it on any blemishes you might have or any problem areas in your skin. Your money's gonna last so much, it's just gonna go farther. Your oil's gonna last more, but these are so beautiful, and I cannot wait for everyone to get rose and jasmine in their homes because they're beautiful oils, and you're just going to love them tremendously. The next is neroli, and this is also another beautiful oil that is in a touch format. So this is neroli. And neroli is the flower of the bitter orange tree. So petitgrain, that we all have been loving since last year's convention released it, petitgrain is derived from the leaves and from the twigs. And so orange is distilled from the rind of the bitter orange, obviously. And in typical doTERRA fashion, nothing goes to waste. We want to protect these precious plants and fruits from our earth and respect them, and nothing is going to waste. So the beautiful neroli flower is now going to be in a touch format, and you are going to love it. It's going to glide on really smooth with the stainless roller ball. And like I said, you can take your root and petal roller balls. You should take a sip of your magnesium mocktail every time I say root and petal, by the way. A little drinking game for the masses. But again, you can take 5 root and petal roller balls and make 5 rollers of neroli, because this is a very expensive oil, and you are going to be able to make your money go so far, and you're going to love it. And you can give rollers to friends, you can make rollers for your kiddos, and if something happens, it's okay because you only used a small portion of your oil. So again, neroli, it's a mood booster. It encourages relaxation. You can roll it on the pulse points. It is a beautiful, beautiful oil. You're going to love it. It's really unique and fun. It smells similar to petitgrain in the way that petitgrain has that citrusy chili smell, kind of like green chilies, but you're gonna love it, and I can't wait to experiment with it. And when I do, I'm of course gonna show you guys and share with you what all I am making. The next one is probably the one I'm most excited about because I have a 5-year-old who's in kindergarten, and everybody knows that kiddos are petri dishes, and we do not want to have any snafus. We want to have perfect attendance, because if anyone knows my Periscope record, I really am sad when I have to miss a week with you guys, because I love having perfect attendance. So we want all of you and your kiddos to have perfect attendance too. So here is the On Guard Sanitizing Hand Mist. It is so exciting. Finally, doTERRA is able to say it kills 99.9% of germs and bacteria. It has apple extract and all the On Guard blend oils that we love: clove, cinnamon, rosemary, eucalyptus. It's so fantastic. You can use this on the plane. You can use it in your hands. You can use it on your yoga mats. It is like, I think it's $6. It's going to be $6 in the back office. This is going to be so great. Well, and it's funny you should say that, Michelle, because what's interesting is the more evidence-based research and blind trials that we do that are done with doTERRA essential oils, the closer and closer we get to schools being on board with essential oil protocols. And I'm so thrilled that we are on that path. And I know a lot of my teacher friends, Heather, if you're still on here, and Lindsay, I know you guys are diffusing on guard, and it's really, really wonderful. And sometimes it's easier to ask for forgiveness before you ask for permission. So I'm not telling you to do something that your school doesn't allow you to do, but I'm definitely saying that start that dialogue. And I know for me, I'm definitely going to be giving a lot of these out in Christmas stockings and for teacher gifts, because these are really amazing. And it's great to finally have on the label that it says sanitizing mist, antiseptic, and that it is shown through medical and clinical trials that this is 99.9% killing germs and effective with killing germs and bacteria. So this is something you are going to want to stock up on. I plan to probably just do one entire LRP 1 month with these sprays, because I want to have these in every purse, in every bag, in every cubby, maybe in Olivia's birthday goodie bags for her friends at school. I am going to snag up all of these. So doTERRA, I hope you are ready for the onslaught that is going to be October 2nd, because I know so many moms, so many dads, so many people that are into the gym and flying and wherever they are. These are all going to be available October 2nd, Mimi, so you'll be able to snag them all up. But yeah, no matter what you are, no matter where you live, no matter what you do, even if you work at home, you are still exposed to people coming inside your home and going out to do grocery shopping or run your errands or whatever. You want to have this, and it's really nice because it's in a pet grade palm-sized spray. So you just spray your hands, and you can use your On Guard to refill it later with filtered water and some fractionated coconut oil. It's going to be awesome for you. The next one is the LaMayzing diffuser, which is another total win for doTERRA and for us, really. This is a beautiful diffuser. It runs 2 to 5 hours continuous, and then it has a 10-hour option that's 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off. Kelly, the kit, I'm not sure, because the kit was discounted for us when we were at convention. It was $230 for us at convention, but that was a pretty good discount because we were attending convention, and it also had birch. It's not going to have birch for everyone buying it after October. So I'm not sure, but I'll let you know as soon as I know. You know that I will post it in our group as soon as it is available. But this is the LaMayzing diffuser. It also, what I love about this the most is the mist goes up, not across like the Aromalight or down. It goes up, and it's a really robust mist, and I want to show you because it's just so beautiful. So this is the LaMayzing. It's kind of a combination between the Petal and the Aromalight. It's kind of interesting, the design, but it's more oval, which makes it really great for traveling because you can fit it flat in your suitcase. And it's similar to the Petal, that it has the red little dot right there, so you can fill up the basin just to the red dot. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just fill this up with lukewarm tap water. Okay, just fill it to the red dot, and then we're going to just put 3 to 5 drops of our favorite oil, and of course, because we are the Chateau, we're going to diffuse Chateau LaMay, which is my favorite signature house blend of lemon, eucalyptus, and peppermint. So we're just going to do 3 drops into this bad boy, and just snap on the lid. And then you can press at the front, you can see a mist button. Cece, you cannot purchase Siberian fur yet unless you've been migrated over to the new system. So if you need it, let me know and I can help you snag it. So then you'll see that it has the mist button or the light button. So what you can do is select your time. You can do 2 hours, 5 hours, or continuous. And look at that mist. Look at how gorgeous that is. It's going straight up into the air, cleansing your air, cleansing all the germs and pathogens in your environment. It's beautiful. I've been keeping this in my office, and it would be great for a bedroom because it runs all night long, so for your kiddos. And what's even more special is that it has different colored lights. It's really bright in here so you can't see, but that's green, and we have like a reddish orangey color and purple and blue, and then you can have no light option if you don't like any light, and then there's white. So this is beautiful, and I'm gonna just leave this diffusing by me, and it's gonna be amazing. You guys are gonna love it. It's a great night light. Yeah, that's a great one. So the next set of oils that was new in the kit is the yoga collection, and this is beautiful. And inside it says, the body achieves what the mind believes. And these are beautiful, and they're metallic and gorgeous. And these, the first one is Anchor, and Anchor is the steadying blend. So these are meant to be used for emotional support, but also as you practice meditation or breathing or yoga practice. And this is meant to help steady you in your different yoga poses. And Anchor is the steadying blend. It has lavender and cedar wood and frankincense and cinnamon and sandalwood and black pepper and patchouli and fractionated coconut oil. So these blends you do not want to diffuse unless you want to break your diffuser, which we've been having this dialogue a lot, and I know I'm just the messenger, don't kill me. I'm just telling you that you shouldn't diffuse oils with fractionated coconut oil because your diffusers are not meant to do that. So then Align is the next blend, and this is the centering blend. And this is the beautiful bergamot, coriander, marjoram, peppermint, geranium, basil, rose, and jasmine in fractionated coconut oil. So if the rose and jasmine are too pricey for you, you can get this yoga kit, this trio of yoga oils, and still experience the beauty of jasmine and rose together. But you can also save up your points over time and grab the rose or jasmine with your points. So these are beautiful. This is just for centering when you're practicing your meditative practices or yoga or breathing or stretching or just for emotional support. And then the last blend is Arise, and this is the Enlightening blend. This is, I think, one of my favorites. They're so beautiful and kind of matches my shirt a little. And this is lemon, grapefruit, Siberian fir, osmanthus, and Melissa in fractionated coconut oil. So these three together are beautiful, and at convention, the Blue Diamond leader who created this set with doTERRA and spent about a year crafting this and creating this collection for us, she is a yogi, and she had everyone in the convention center practicing yoga in the beautiful, in the meeting hall that we were in. Thousands and thousands of us were stretching and breathing and becoming more mindful and centering ourselves, and it was definitely like you have an energetic hangover when you're spending a week with 32,000 people and the vibrations are so high that it's like, oh my gosh, you need some centering, you need some grounding, and these were the perfect oils to share at the event, and it was beautiful. And then at the product showcase, they also had a group doing yoga, just so that you could get, kind of familiarize yourself with yoga. In case you're not familiar with it, you don't have to know anything about yoga to enjoy these beautiful oils. And what's also exciting too is that the new Emotions and Essential Oils book came out at convention. This is not a doTERRA product. This you can get on oillife.com, I believe, or Aroma Tools, or Amazon, I think eventually will offer it. And this has all the emotional healing properties of all the oils. So it has all the newbies as well. So for example, Copaiba is in here, and some of the supportive emotional properties of Copaiba is that it supports feelings of worthiness, self-awareness, clarity, forgiveness, redefinition of self, and purposeful existence. So as you can see, we use oils for remedies and for feeling better, of course, like our throat spray and our nose spray that we're going to dive into in a moment. But we also use our oils for emotional support, and it's a really great facet to your wellness journey to be diving into your emotions. So this is a great reference. I highly recommend it. If you have not gotten into that, I highly recommend it. Yeah, Copaiba is my favorite. I'm cuckoo for Copaiba. Copaiba, right? We need a dance for it. It's really fun. Okay, and then the last little newbie I want to share with you is the doTERRA Iris, and I'm really hoping and praying that this is offered in the back office under those limited edition items. This is a travel USB diffuser that it can go into your AC adapter thingy in your car, the used to be cigarette lighter things. I don't know what they're called. Someone can tell me because whatever, I don't remember. But this can be in your cup holder in your car. You can use it in your office. It's fantastic, and it's so much more streamlined than the other one that I've been using since 2014 or 2015 when it came out in the holiday special catalog. And so this is really beautiful, and it's got a really wide basin, and this has 7 lights. It'll go 3 hours continuous or 6 hours continuous on and off with a 30-second on, 30-second off option. It's really quiet, and like I said, it fits in your cup holder, so this is going to be a really great win if they bring this into the limited edition items. This was available at convention at the swag shop. So the takeaway here is go to convention because you're going to have an amazing experience. We can hug, and you're going to just be able to be filled up with all this amazing opportunity to learn about all the medical breakthroughs doTERRA is making and all of the sourcing and sustainability practices and amazing things that we're doing in the community, in the world, for these developing countries, giving them jobs and resources and sanitary products for the women that are ostracized and that can't go to school for a week every month because of their, of the fact that they don't have the things that they need to stay hygienic. And it's really amazing to be a part of all these things and be a part of this movement. So I hope that you will be inspired to try to make it to convention next year if you cannot. Also the Zoya of the week, I didn't get a chance to mention. This is Zoya Cinnamon, and I wanted to mention this too. There's so much news to share this week. It's like we skip a week together and there's just so much to talk about. Zoya is doing their second great polish exchange of the year. So they used to only do this one time a year during Earth Day, but now they do it 2 times a year, and I'm so excited because I love when you all reach out to me and want to learn about kicking chemicals to the curb, and one of those elements is nail polish and skincare and all these other ways that we can kick chemicals to the curb in our lifestyle. And so that also includes nail polish, because nail polish can have a lot of nasty formaldehyde chemicals, endocrine disruptors that we don't want. We don't want them around our kiddos. So Zoya is doing their second of the year big polish exchange, which basically just means you get 50% off 6 to 24 polishes until September 22nd. All you do is when you fill up your cart and you go to checkout, type in Go Zoya 2, all one word, Go Zoya, Z-O-Y-A, Go Zoya, the number 2, and you'll get 50% off. If you currently have toxic nail polishes like OPI or Essie, you on the honor system can mail them in a box to Zoya and they will dispose of them safely. Or you can dispose of them safely some other way, but the idea is to trade up. So trade your toxic nail polish for non-toxic options. So we've talked about that. We've talked about the Root and Petal Happy Rollers that I'm so happy about. I can't wait to share this with a lucky winner on our podcast on Tuesday. Be sure that you go over to our page and follow that. And now we're gonna get back into the demo flow. Okay, so we are gonna do Dr. Laura's amazing throat spray, because Dr. Laura and I had so much fun together, but when two lobsters are together, you end up doing a lot of dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. And so you need a little throat soothing because you're chatting with everybody and you're excited and you're telling everybody about convention and you're talking to each other and you're connecting and it's awesome, but then your throat starts to need a little support. So because everything that curly girls do, we love to share, so we are making Dr. Laura's fabulous throat spray. Oh yeah. So this spray is just super easy between weather changes, being an extreme extrovert, talking at convention, welcome calls, wellness consults, daily life and momming. I know that I can use a practical go-to recipe, and I'm sure that you can too. So you're gonna love this. In a pinch, you can make it in 2 minutes, less than that. So this will just help keep your kiddos healthy as everyone's getting back to school. And this bottle is gonna blow your mind because it's a nice little throat spray nozzle from GotOilSupplies.com. Okay, so in your bottle, what you're gonna do to start out with is just combine your oils first. Okay, so first we are going to add 5 drops each of lemon. So we're gonna do 5 drops first of lemon. All right, and then we are going to add ginger, 5 drops of ginger to our lovely throat spray bottle. You can do whatever oils resonate with you, but this blend is so fantastic. I've been using it all week and you're gonna love it too. And Melaleuca, which is tea tree oil. And I love my dropper tops. These are from shareoils.com, and I was so excited to hug Elka, the owner of Share Oils, and get time with her, quality time with her. So that's part of the other reason that my throat's sore, because I got to visit with all my favorite people. And then On Guard, 5 drops of On Guard. Thank you. They're just little chalkboard labels that I use a paint pen, because a lot of times when you use the chalkboard pens, they wipe away really easily with your finger. Elka is awesome. So Elka, if you are watching this, you are awesome, and I'm so grateful for your dropper tops because they make everything so much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is going to help a sore throat, hence the name Dr. Laura's throat spray, because it's going to help your throat feel amazing. And frankincense. 5 drops of Frank, because I'll hook you up with Frank. Frank is the man. All right, that's it. So you got your oils. You've got 5 drops of each of your oils, and then you just top it with filtered water, and that's all. It is so simple. It is so easy. Everybody that thinks that living a wellness lifestyle and making these natural remedies on your own is too difficult and too time-consuming, you're wrong, because we just made this in no time, okay? And then we are going to use our little handy-dandy craft funnel and fill this bad boy up with water and leave room at the top for the nozzle. We go. And then we are just going to put the nozzle on our throat spray and just give it a little shimmy shake when you're ready to use it, and then you just spray your throat. Is your throat sore? Well, then we are to the rescue. Dr. Laura has shared this with us, and I've been using it for months. Ever since she shared it, it's in my go-to library. It's just something that I love so much. When the seasons change, when we're talking so much, when we're teaching classes, and we're putting our heart and soul out there, sometimes our throat can go there too, right? So we want to make sure that we are coating our throat, and this is beautiful. So you just put it in your mouth, and then you just spray. Now, also to make sure that this stays sanitary, what I love about these tops from gotoilsupplies.com is that you can just click the cap right back on. This is a 30 milliliter spray. This is a 30 milliliter container, so you can just do whatever works for you best. I like to use this size because I find it's good for the palm of your hand. It fits in my oil bottle really well, but they also make smaller size ones as well. So there you have it, our throat spray, which is phenomenal. Thank you, Dr. Laura, for sharing all your knowledge with us all the time. If you are not following her, please be sure that you do, and you will love it. Blue Star Mom, you could definitely use cardamom. You can use so many other oils. I would encourage you to look at your Essential Life book. That reference guide right there is awesome. I give that free to all of my oilers who get started with me and they purchase a starter kit, because education and tools and resources and support and community and all those things are super important, but education is #1. And it's a really great reference guide. It has information on all different ailments and remedies and oils, and you can look at the properties of ginger and look up oils that have similar properties, and you'll also be able to look up remedies for throat and for different things, like maybe laryngitis, and then you can use whatever oils from that list that you might have in your collection. So, and then the next one that we're going to do is my LaMayzing Sea Salt Saline Nose Spray. And this is great because, like I was mentioning before, most of the sprays that you're going to see over the counter is really disgusting. It is, they're filled with all these chemicals that are habit forming, and I cannot even pronounce them. I was gonna share them with you, but I can't even pronounce them, so I'm not gonna try. Just know they're not good for you. And so we're gonna use our pure essential oils in here, and you can have this in your arsenal made up for the season. You can make little ones. They have like a half size like this with the little spray nozzle, so these are just a great option for you. And again, this has a little protector so that it's not gonna leak in your bag. It has this little neck thingy here. Okay, so in our 30 milliliter bottle, we are going to use our oils that I've got here for you. So we are going to use 5 drops each of Melaleuca. Actually, no, we're going to do 2 drops. We're going to do 2 drops for this because the nose is very sensitive, and so we want to do, since this is a 30 milliliter spray, because I made this a little bit bigger, we're going to do just 2 drops each oil. But if you were going to do like a really tiny one, you could just do 1 drop each because you just don't need a lot. These oils go a really long way. They're very pure. So we're going to do 2 drops of Melaleuca in our little nose spray. Okay, and then we're going to do eucalyptus. 2 drops of eucalyptus. Yeah, you can use 1 drop for the kiddos. And then rosemary, 2 drops of rosemary. And if you don't believe me, I would love for you to go to the grocery store or the drugstore and check out the aisle that has these nasal sprays and read the ingredients and see what you find and take a picture and send it to me, and you're gonna be really surprised. When you start digging into these different things, you realize, wow, I had no idea, because it says, oh, all natural, or oh, really safe for the family. And I mean, yeah, you can say a lot of things on a label, as we know, as we've been, systematically unpeeling those layers back week by week. You're seeing that before your eyes. And then here we have marjoram, 2 drops of marjoram. And then we're gonna add a pinch of Himalayan pink salt. You can use whichever sea salt you have on hand. I'm gonna use my little funnel to make sure that all the salt goes in there. So we're just gonna use a little pinch of the pink salt. This is about, I would say, like a 1/16 of a teaspoon, really a little amount, just a little pinch. It was so dry, Robin. Yeah, it was so dry there. So this recipe is really inspired by convention, but more so the seasonal changes that are happening right now. And then we're gonna just do the same as we did with Dr. Laura's throat spray, and we're gonna just top this with filtered water. And that is all, folks. It is so easy, so doable. You can totally do this. Your kids can help you. Super fun. Okay, and then you just give this a little shake to dissolve the salt, and then you just take the cap off and you just put your fingers there like this, just like a regular sprayer, and then you can just kind of hold your nose and spray 2 times in each nostril, and you can repeat this as often as you need. So that's a really nice thing for safety, whereas a lot of these over-the-counter sprays, yeah, the spray is going to help with stuffy nose. It's just going to help with your dry cartilage and all that stuff that you might be feeling from a dry climate. If you have a stuffy nose, it's going to be really supportive for you. So in no time, we made Dr. Laura's famous throat spray and my LaMayzing saline nose spray, and you are going to be soothed and secure when you are recovering from all of your future travels. I hope you will try these. Reach out if you want to get started with oils, or if you want to try anything. I would love to support you and educate you. And if you have questions, you can always reach out to me in all the vortexes on the interwebs, in the cloud, anywhere. Yeah, it's going to help with allergies so much. And you can do lemon, lavender, and peppermint. If you want to, there are endless possibilities. So you can start looking up different remedies. I think Aroma Tools or oillife.com actually has a whole set of labels for nasal sprays and nasal inhalers, but I don't like the inhalers as much because they actually go like, I don't know, I don't really like the vibe of it. I feel like it's not as hygienic, whereas I really, really like this because you're just you're spraying it up your nose and then you're putting the cap on, and you can even, clean it with On Guard or whatever, but I just find that I like the hygienic nature of this kind of delivery system much more than like those cotton inhalers. But you have lots of options to choose from. These are 2 really great recipes that will be great for your kiddos, great for you when you're traveling. So be sure that you check out the YouTube archive if you've missed anything, because we've covered a lot over the last 20 months of these weekly scopes together, and I loved meeting so many of you. Thank you for everyone that came up and gave me a hug. It was so fun to connect with you and see you, and I really appreciate all the kind words that you shared with me, because it makes all of the work and energy and hours and effort that go into these kinds of demos for you, they make it all worth it, and it's what keeps me driven to do this every single week for you guys. So I can't wait to see you at Leadership in March if you're going, and I can't wait to see you next year at convention if you're going. And please be sure to follow us on 2 Curls on Oil on Facebook, and RSVP to our full convention recap on Tuesday night, and you'll be entered to win a set of Becky's new Root and Petal rollerballs in beautiful pastel colors. I am so excited. I'm going to be also starting a Essentially Enchanted rollerball series that's really whimsical, and I'm going to be telling a story with each one, so it's kind of like a fairy tale that I wrote a little story for each of them. And you'll be able to travel along with me with each week that I post those. So it is like Easter. These are going to rock your Easter basket. So stay tuned for the whimsical series that I'm going to do about all for kids rollerballs. So kind of like back to school set. They're going to be all the basics for kiddos, and they're going to be featuring Becky's new Root and Petal rollerballs. And I will be sharing those on Instagram and Facebook on our private oil team pages and the public one as well. So anyway, that's enough. I'm going to go spray my throat and have some hot tea with magnesium. And I hope you guys have an amazing night. These are available now on Amazon, so definitely get them. I can't wait to see all the potions and lotions and sprays that you whip up. And I will see you guys next Thursday for more. And I hope you have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.